All right, Ryan, it's your first CreaseCam. Let's see. This is the first game I've actually seen you play in a while. So I'm going to go through how this works. So you're going to get this. This is going to be one of, I think, 3 with you. So this will be the first one. I just wanted to make sure you got this one quick. First contact, just a simple puck stop. Good job. Very easy, very cut and dry. So you're going to have this copy and the other copy. Second puck contact. So this one's interesting. So right here, this is the one that you charged out, and I appreciate charging out. I want you to see, I think you got a penalty on this. So the penalty came from the poke check. He almost had you beat on the poke check and you were kicking out for it. That right there gave you the penalty. So all I'm going to say is if you're going to be decisive about that, it looks like you were pretty decisive about going out, and you've got good speed, don't coast, skate through it. Skate through the whole thing and then go down kind of like in a weird kick save type event. But nonetheless, okay, not bad. Definitely a good penalty to take. Didn't have a whole lot of help. They were trying to break on you. So next contact. Good save. Way to fight him off. He was in the crease coming from you there. The only thing that I'll say from you on this one is look where the puck originated from. And look how deep you are. So there's the puck right there. Oops. There's the puck originating right there, and look how deep you are in your crease. So in this particular instance, we want you to be out just a little bit more. Come out and meet the puck a little bit more. Now I know this guy right here, you're worried about him coming in, which is the right thing to worry about, which you covered on the rebound, so that's good. Just be aware how deep you are in the crease. We're going to slow it down here so you can see. You really had to fight him off. You can actually see it's down around the feet here. So the rebound kicked out. There's the puck coming in. Good stick position. Good kick trying to keep the rebound from him. It looks like he actually touched it. It actually hit off the top of your stick, and you bounced it right back down at him. And then you're pushing through. When you push through right there, don't forget, you can make contact with them at this point. So push through with your stick. That's one of the only times I'm going to say push through with your stick. All right? Good cover, way to fight him off. That was a pretty good save. Next contact. Coming up here. So here's what I'm going to say about these types of things. So you remember how we practiced all that RVH, VH, all the pushes? So your push needs to be more decisive. When you push from this side right here to this side right here, you need to push a little bit more decisively. It needs to be more of an explosive push, regardless of how you think the other guy's moving. If you don't think he's moving fast enough, you still need to push that way more decisively. So it needs to be a really hard push, and if you're going to decide to bring this leg up in that push, you can actually bring it up and then come right into reverse vertical horizontal or vertical horizontal. So watch, a little undecisive. Look where your glove is. Your glove's on the inside of the post. So just be aware of that. Your shoulders are leaning forward. So lead with your glove a little bit more. And that means you actually came up on the puck. Had you slid a little bit more decisively on that post and had you put these shoulders right here on that post a little bit better so they were sliding over, you wouldn't have had to come up out of the butterfly. I mean, you made a good adjustment. Again, more decisiveness pushing, okay? It was a good save. All right, next contact. Bread and butter save. Be careful when they're advancing down in the zone. Be careful when they're advancing down in the zone about going after that rebound. I know you probably, look how far out you are. Probably didn't even feel like it was that far out, but you're pretty far out. You're over in the logo. So come on over, try not to go that far. Give some trust in your defense that they're going to go and clear that rebound. Next contact, good blocker save. Great, actually probably one of the best saves you had of the day. Good stab at it for a blocker save coming down. There's the stab, there's the identification, there's the tracking. Bring the glove up, great blocker save. You're always great up top, so that's good. And then it transitions to that again, a pretty, look where your glove is again. When you push, get the glove outside. That glove isn't going to do any good inside the post. Coming out. I like how aggressive you are right there. Coming back. So all of that reverse vertical horizontal. So every goal we're going to learn from, okay, buddy? I know it's hard to watch. I know it pisses you off probably, but that's okay. So number one, look how overslid you are. You're outside. Anytime we're outside of this box right here, we need to worry about where we are. So pivot, push when you see that guy return. So that's that vertical horizontal. So we should be aiming for the posts. We should always be aiming for the post. Anytime we're outside of the post, we're kind of outside no man's land. So we really want to be contained inside the post, okay? And that made it so you couldn't recover in the right direction. Also, I know you probably know I'm gonna say this. See this little dance move you did here? So from this point right here, it should have been leading with the glove foot, pushing there instead of the spin. And I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to spin with the puck, but the spin made it so you weren't able to stay with the front of the puck. Don't forget, the chest always goes to the front of the front. Chest always stays in front. But you're probably telling yourself that. Next contact. Good. Tracking. I wanted to point out your tracking on that and how tracking was working with this. So this is pretty good tracking. Because this could have been a really weird tracked puck, but you tracked it pretty well. It came down in on you. A little deflection. Defenseman picked it up, and you were still tracking it. So that's good. Your tracking's good on that. Right over your blocker side, but that's okay. You were in the right position. I wanted to show you positioning on that, so you can rewind and see that. This is a great example of RVH. See how the glove is outside? So the guy goes down, he breaks below the line. You're within that percentage of movement right there. You're within that range, that 25-degree range, and you choose to go down, which is great to go in RVH, just like that. And that made you the save. That also made it so if the rebound kick out front, you could easily have gotten over to it. Just wanted to show you that contact and then the goal. So this particular thing, here we are again in that push position. So you're here, comes off the board real hard. You're reacting to the puck. It bounces off of you. You're pivoting, and the dive. That's just a tough rebound. So remember, if you're going to do that desperation thing, I would have rather seen you load. See you load right there? I would have rather you pushed. I really would have. So that's a hard thing to try to get to right there. Push, load. Not that there's anything you could have done to gotten to it. Aside from here, try to see how you just barely miss it. Get that stick further on the ground. See what I'm talking about right there? And it just barely escapes. So you got to have a little bit better control in that area. If you would have kicked that other leg out, if you would have kicked this leg out, you probably would have been able to deflect it, but then this guy would have worried about it. So it's all right. There's that goal. You tried. I give you your props. You gave everything. You gave it your all in trying to get to it. Coming up on one of our last contacts. This is the weird goal. So one of the things that I would caution you, and one of the reasons I gave you that book, is I want you to really focus on your mental aspect of the game. All right? I'm going to slow this down. So look, all this guy's trying to do is dump it. He's not shooting. His head is down. It's really hard. You lose the puck in your defenseman. Your defenseman actually got out of the way. He should have gone into it. And because it's a weird loop, I think you lost the puck right there, and then you probably picked it up right there. And you totally picked it up right there. So look how deep you are. So try to move outside the zone when they move out with you. All right? Don't duck. Jump up if you have to. All right, next. Good movement. Good glove save. Great tracking. Only thing I would say, and you know me, I always want you a little farther out than you are. Move out when the shoot's originating from the blue line. All right? Move out a little bit more. Good try to control, good loop around, good. That's that vertical horizontal or the RVH we were talking about. All right, this is video 1. You're going to have 2 more. Thanks, bud.